All right, so going right into it, round 2, WrestleMania 1, Hogan and Mr. T versus Piper and Orndorff. Orndorffy? Against WrestleMania 3, Hogan versus Andre the Giant. I'll start it off. I think this is a pretty easy match here. WrestleMania 3, I don't think much has to be said about it. I think this pretty much easily trumps WrestleMania 1 against the tag team match. So I'm going to pick WrestleMania 3 for my pick. Matt Zion, who do you got?
Yeah, Hogan Andre is more memorable. I would argue it's probably the most memorable WrestleMania moment of all time up to this point still.
I agree with that.
And just, WrestleMania 1, I still just didn't think that was that good. So I'll go Hogan Andre.
All right, Scott.
I think WrestleMania 3 is not only the most memorable Mania moment, but probably wrestling moment, potentially.
Yeah,
1 was the main event they wanted these to be, and 3 was the main event they realized they should be.
Except for Randy Orton, though, in that aura he had.
True. When he looked at the crowd.
God damn it.
That moment.
I can't quite explain it, though, but maybe.
No one can. It's
there was an aura.
Unless
there was an aura.
Anyway, Lee, who are you picking for this match?
Hogan Andre. There was an aura of that match.
God damn it. Okay.
Legitimately, there was.
Yeah, there was. There was actually an aura there.
That's true. All right, so easily WrestleMania 3, clean sweep over WrestleMania 1. Going on down now to WrestleMania 5. Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan, who won by a coin toss, by the way, over Hogan and Warrior. Going up against WrestleMania 8, Hogan versus Sid Justice. Lee, kick it off.
Oh, yeah, the Macho Man wins this one with Hogan.
Yep, okay.
Come on.
That's how quick we're going to do these. We got to do them quick.
I mean, fucking come on. There is no comparison.
Like, do we need to go around? I like you, Sid, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you're not picking
it's Macho Man. We can blow through some of these pretty quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Matt Zion.
Next round's gonna be super easy too.
Matt Zion.
Yeah. Macho Man Hogan, of course. Sid and Hogan only won on a technicality because of how offensive Slaughter's match was. So Macho Man Hogan is fucking excellent.
Yeah. I agree. Definitely WrestleMania 5 gets the win here. Moving on, another clean sweep there. All right, WrestleMania 10, Yokozuna versus Bret Hart.
Easy.
Versus, oh my God, WrestleMania. I can't believe I'm about to say this. WrestleMania 11, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor, which beat Bret Hart versus Shawn fucking Michaels.
Yeah, let me go first. I'm not even trolling here. I think Bam Bam and Lawrence Taylor is a better match because Yokozuna and Bret. It's not good in the slightest. The crowd was there. The pop that Bret got when he won was pretty awesome. Like they were really, really shocked and happy when he won. But I don't remember anything from that match. But fuck, man, Bam Bam and Lawrence was a lot of fucking fun. I still think it was better. And Yokozuna is just useless. I think that's the problem. Is Bret was on his A game there, but Yokozuna was just fat. He gained weight from the previous year. He looked terrible. He moved slow. He didn't do anything. Bam Bam and Lawrence were both in awesome shape, and they had a really good match, so I'm voting for WrestleMania 11.
All right, I'll go next. Yeah, I like Yokozuna. I like Bret Hart, obviously, but as I said earlier, I didn't really care for this match. Not memorable at all. Out of this match, yes, I will pick Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor because I did enjoy it, just not as much as fucking Bret versus Shawn. So. But this is what the match is, so I'm picking WrestleMania 11. Scott.
Do we have our new Steiner brothers?
Oh my God. No.
Yoko and Bret, I think I'm going to maintain that one because it just had the overall feel, like I said, from the Owen thing and the crowd moment at the end. I think maybe Bigelow Taylor is a better match when you really break it down like that. But overall, for a WrestleMania main event, I think Bret Hart winning the title is the better thing. So.
Oh my God, we totally voted for Bam Bam and Taylor over Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
I really don't know what's.
You just realized what happened, didn't you, Matt? The world we're now in.
It's real.
This is the one reason why we shouldn't have a tie, but we had to for this show.
It's the exact reason.
All right, so, okay, Lee?
Bam! Bam!
Oh my God.
So did Bam Bam win without a coin flip?
Let me just point this out. Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence Taylor beat Bret Hart twice. Beat Bret Hart, one of the best known wrestlers of all time, twice.
He beat Yokozuna.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Brett should have spent more time in the dungeon, apparently.
Well, okay, well, there you have it, folks. Another reason to hate us. WrestleMania 11, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor advances over Yokozuna and Bret Hart. Moving on. Moving on.
What the fuck is going on?
Yep, back to back. WrestleMania 14, Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, going up against WrestleMania 15, The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is a little bit tougher. Scott, why don't you start this one?
Michaels over Rock, because they're both Stone Cold matches and they're back to back. I like the Michaels match better than the Rock match. We said it before, but the Rock match didn't really seem like it was a Mania main event. It's like, what is the Rock doing here? He became one from it, so it was the right call. But the Michaels match is just the better overall match, I think.
All right, Lee.
HBK Stone Cold means a lot more. It was a better worked match. It's historically much more significant. I think we all kind of agreed that Rock Stone Cold was a good match, but it was just kind of there. So, I mean, you have to go with Michael Stone Cold.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, Michaels and Stone Cold's a much better match overall. Even though I have a slight fondness in my heart for Rock and Stone Cold's first encounter, it was the weakest of the bunch of their stuff. So, Michaels and Stone Cold, that was their biggest match to date. It made Stone Cold into who he was. Arguably, it kicked off the Attitude Era, into high gear. So I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. I really love the chaos in the Rock and Stone Cold match. There was a lot more shit thrown into it than there was in the Shawn Michaels match, and for a lot of people that doesn't really work for them. I really do like some chaos sometimes, as long as it's not just stupid dumb shit. But having said that, yeah, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, to me, still overall better match. Both matches really good for me, and I think this match is closer than we're kind of I know this is a clean sweep, but I think this is actually a closer match than we're kind of putting it on. But yeah, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 14.
I don't know, not for me, man.
No, it's an easy choice. They're both fine.
I think
Okay.
it's a pretty easy choice.
I think it's
an
maybe,
easy choice, though.
Okay, maybe an easy choice, but both matches are very good. Maybe
Well,
that's
Shawn
the-
Michaels really had this aura going
God
into
damn
this
it,
yeah,
we're
match.
not doing
that's
that.
what it is.
No,
He did.
it's no. I don't think Rock and Austin then was that great at all.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, moving
me.
on. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold advance. Moving on. WrestleMania 17, The Rock, Stone Cold again versus WrestleMania 20, Triple H versus Shawn
Now
Michaels.
this is a tough.
Oh no,
Versus
this
Benoit.
is the closest one, I think.
Yeah, this is a good one here. Matt Zahn, let's have you start this one off.
Wait, I have to get caught back. It was The Rock and Stone Cold. Wait, no, yeah, Rock and Stone Cold 17 versus the Triple Threat. No,
Yeah.
Rock Stone Cold. Rock Stone Cold's my favorite of all time still. So, nothing. I mean, there's matches that have come close to topping it, like Michaels and Undertaker are at 25. But I mean, Rock and Stone Cold. It's the thing that solidified my love for wrestling because I enjoyed it, but after I saw this match, I watched it. My brother gave me his black box that would get the shit illegally.
Yeah.
So it was shit quality, but you'd have lines going through it and stuff. But after watching that was it. I was a wrestling fan for the rest of my life. There was nothing that would stop me. It was just so good. And Triple H, Benoit, and Michaels is also excellent. One of the best WrestleMania main events of all time. It is tainted, however, by what happened with Benoit because they can't talk about it. It loses a little bit of overall longevity for the company. But Rock Stone Cold is gonna be forever known as the basically the end cap of the Attitude Era. It was like the final thing that they did before they shifted focus again. So Rock Stone Cold for sure.
Okay. I guess I'll go. I think this is a really close match as well. For me, personally. Man, this is tough. This is tough, guys. Again, a lot of shit thrown into the Rock Stone Cold match. There was that, as a lot of people know, questionable kind of heel turn there. That is the one thing hindering this match, to be honest with you. Because the triple threat match to me was damn near perfect.
Yeah.
And that heel man. Damn, this is really tough. I fucking love both. I gotta pick one. Don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna pick the triple threat match. There's nothing really that I can pick that I didn't really like about it at all. Nothing even close. But I can say that the heel turn was kind of out of nowhere, kind of weird, kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go 20. WrestleMania 20. Scott, who you got?
I know I'll probably get crucified for this, but Rock and Stone Cold was a feud I never cared much for.
What?
Yeah. Like Matt said, that was what solidified him as a fan. I'd been a fan for 10 years by that point. And there was a lot of other stuff on the cards that had my interest, and that was also there. And it was good, and Stone Cold was great, but The Rock never quite grabbed me then. The Benoit stuff, though, was just amazing. He was a favorite, and I prefer that match overall. I understand, though, that Rock and Stone Cold probably, like I said, it's the Hogan-Andre. It's one of those matches. If they had a Hall of Fame for matches, that's in it. And
Yeah.
absolutely. But I can rewatch the Benoit one more. I just can. It's my pick, because I was never that big a fan of Rock Austin, even though it's amazing and awesome. It's just, no. It just never did it for me. And yet I know I'm in the vast, vast minority of that. But that's just me.
Okay, let's go to Lee.
Why am I
just-
No.
He's all left.
I was nothing.
Holy shit.
No, nothing against Lee at all. I was like really contemplating the way you said that. I was really contemplating on switching my pick, but
I'm just sitting here wondering why I'm put in these positions.
Yeah.
Because my choice is going to lead to another choice that I have no power over, really. Because I have to go Rock Stone Cold. I mean,
And you should.
Man, I had so much invested in Chris Benoit, and if he had not murdered his family, that would change my opinion of this entire thing. But I can't do it. Rock Stone Cold is the definitive match of that era, so I have to go to that. So we have to go to fucking coin toss.
Like, they went out on top. They really did.
You know what? I
And
kind
like Chris
of.
Benoit went out
it is-
underneath.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean to set that up, but I had to go with it once I realized.
No, see, I almost feel like switching just because I feel, a lot of what Scott said, like comparing this is like the Attitude Era
You have
version.
to go based off of what you want, though. Not
That's true.
Not it's what you want.
Yeah, because I picked
What you
Benoit.
enjoy the
Matt
most.
and Lee picked Rock and Stone Cold.
This
Yeah,
is
okay,
to me,
let's-
this is-
let's-
I thought you
Okay.
picked Rock and Stone Cold. I thought you did.
Okay, let's see if we put this murderer through on a coin toss. Let's just do
all
it.
right. Let's do it. I'll stick with my
Okay,
pick.
okay, I'm calling it Matt Heads.
All right, here we go. It's tails.
Oh fuck! Well, Chris, you got your redemption there.
So what does that mean?
Wow,
That means
that's
Triple H,
big.
Benoit, Shawn Michaels
yeah,
advance.
triple
That's
threat.
big.
Wow.
I mean,
that's big.
let's look at it this way. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be mad about that listening, but
Yeah, I think so.
We're not
Um,
celebrating the fact that he killed his family.
No,
We're
I don't care
celebrating
about
he had an
that.
awesome match in New
Yeah.
York.
I think universally people think Rock and Stone Cold's the best WrestleMania match. I just have a feeling that's
And
the
I
way it
understand
is.
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
see-
there's a lot of people say that. A lot of people say Shawn, Undertaker. A lot of people say.
Yeah, I mean
think-
main event though. I mean,
Honestly, I picked this match, and I feel like, the wrong one made it through.
Well, I think that also
You know,
happened in the fucking first round, but
you
no,
know,
definitely
shit.
not. Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam Bigelow are gonna go on.
Shit happens.
I will vote for them because I have to.
Yeah.
And you know what?
This is your
arguably,
doing.
Rock versus Stone Cold WrestleMania 17 is really the Rock and Roll Express of this challenge.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It is.
if only it made it to the finals to lose to the hardest.
There we go.
All right,
do
so
it.
moving on, Triple H, John Cena, WrestleMania 22 versus WrestleMania 23, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. Interesting, see how that worked out. Cena versus Triple H, Cena versus Michaels. Which one did you guys like better? We'll start with Scott.
I like the Michaels match better. The Triple H one is a bit more fun with the crowd, but again, it's Triple H. Why are you here? But Michaels, there was more involved in it. It's will he manage to win it? He'd been trying for titles for a while. It was more interesting. I had more invested in it. I just preferred that match.
Okay, I agree with that because I'm going to go next, and I agree with 100% of exactly what you just said. The atmosphere was kind of better for the Triple H Cena match, but overall, like excitement, as far as for me, what I was excited about, I was more entertained with the Shawn Michaels and John Cena match. So I as well am going to pick WrestleMania 23, John Cena, Shawn Michaels. Matt Zion, go for it.
Yep, same thing. No, nothing new to add. Just Michaels and Cena was a more enjoyable match for me. So
Yeah, I think it's an easy one. Lee, your pick?
Yeah, Cena Michaels.
Yeah, I think that was the easy one. But hey, one of Triple H's better matches, by the way, at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
At WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, I was. Yep. I agree.
I mean, him and Warrior was great, but you know.
God damn it.
No, he had fully kind of recovered from his injury by that point, so he was back to kind of working how he used to be able to work.
Mm.
All right, so here we go. Moving on, WrestleMania 26, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels versus WrestleMania 28, The Rock, Cena, once in a lifetime. Lee, how about you kick this one off?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Taker Michaels. I mean, the storyline was so much better. Even though this was the second match, again, as I said before, the first match was way better. But still, the storyline was really engaging. It managed to last through 2 WrestleManias, which is pretty amazing in its own. Rock Cena, as much as that's kind of an interesting match, and it was actually pretty goddamn good. That's more fucking Hogan Ultimate Warrior versus Savage Hulk Hogan kind of deal there, where that kind of comparison. So Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, better work match, more drama, more interest, more storyline. So you have to go with that.
All right, Matt Zion.
I'm gonna go Rock Cena because Undertaker Michaels is it's good, but I felt that the lack of the crowd caring hurt that match a lot. I mean, it was a good worked match for sure, but I also thought that they relied too much on finishers and Undertaker and Michaels. Like, they were just kicking out of everything. And I know Rock Cena did it too, but if they're both guilty of it, then I'm going to have to go with the fact that the crowd was actually into Rock and Cena. Like, they were pretty rabid because that was an atmosphere for sure.
Yep.
And Undertaker Michaels, I just always think of 25 over 26. Like, 26 was completely overshadowed in every way. And like, had it been, Rock and Cena 2 versus Undertaker and Michaels 2, I would have went with Undertaker and Michaels 2. But Rock Cena 1 was the more fun match, just with a bullshit ending. So I'm gonna go with Rock Cena.
and Taker Michaels for the first one should have been again the main event.
Should have been the main event. Yeah, it really should have been. Mm-hmm.
All right, Scott.
This one's surprisingly hard for me because of all the things that is being said. Like the first Taker Michaels was better. The Rock Cena, I don't know. I'm going Taker Michaels for my pick. I thought it was better, even though Rock Cena was probably more of a Mania thing. The whole everything about, like I said, the whole chapter of Michaels and Flair, Taker and Michaels, Taker and Triple H. Like, this thing lasted 6 WrestleManias or something. It was a really cool thing how they did that and weaved it all through. And I think this part of it worked in and of itself. It was the last hurrah of Shawn Michaels. Fitting way to go out. It was believable because could he take up the streak? I said it before, so I pick 26 over 28.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something that I actually did not like about the Undertaker Shawn Michaels match. Matt Stryker on commentary. That was fucking dumb.
Well,
I didn't point that out earlier. That was fucking trash.
True.
Well, yeah, he is dog shit on commentary.
Yeah, there was a point. I always notice these little small things. When Shawn Michaels put Undertaker on the commentator table and was going to do the moonsault onto him, he was when Shawn Michaels was going up, King said something, and Matt Stryker chimed in and said, or he could do something else. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you see the King, and you see he looks over like, what the fuck? And like he like looks over like he's like, what the fuck did you just say? And like brushes him off like. It was fucking hilarious. You need to go back and watch that right before Shawn Michaels does that spot. Look over at the King. That was a fucking hilarious moment. Man, yeah, tough match here. Having said that, I still think I'm going to pick that match over the Rock Cena. The Rock Cena match was more of the atmosphere, environment. Everybody was fucking, as Zion said, rabid. They were fucking going crazy over that match, but to me, watching it, if I had to watch both right now and I had to pick which one I would watch, I would probably watch the Taker Shawn Michaels match again over the Rock one because in the end it just wasn't as good. But it did have a lot of excitement. It's a close match, but I'm going to pick Undertaker Shawn Michaels. So with that, that's gonna be Undertaker Shawn Michaels advancing here.
With no hope of winning.
Yep. Yeah. So rounding out round 2 here, we have WrestleMania 30 triple threat match: Randy Orton, Batista, Daniel Bryan against WrestleMania 31 triple threat match: Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Matt Zahn, go for it.
Oh yeah, Daniel Bryan triple threat, way better. Just much.
Why do
better.
you say Daniel Bryan triple threat?
Because he won.
Because he was the only reason anybody watched that fucking WrestleMania. Literally, there was name something else that anybody had any excitement over for WrestleMania 30.
It was
Taker
Lesnar.
If you
No,
say,
nobody
if you
cared
say-
about.
I know.
I
Nobody
kind
cared
of.
about Taker Lesnar.
Bomber View. If you fucking utter the words Randy Orton,
Randy Orton, yeah, you're gonna be fired.
you,
Yeah,
you motherfucker.
Brian's moment was just what made that so special, and the match wasn't. I'd say it wasn't like super great, but it was really well done. I thought that they.
He's
Instead of
bolded so
changing
much
the
I can't
Orton
even
text.
read it.
Oh, he bolted it now, you
so,
mother.
I really liked a lot of the spots they did in the match. Like, it was a good triple threat match. Lesnar and Reigns was literally just Lesnar, basically like Passion of the Christing Roman Reigns until the very end, when Roman
That's a nice way to put it.
turned on God and said, "No, I will not die," and ripped his arms off the cross and tried to beat Lesnar. And the Rollins cash-in's pretty fun, but it kind of annoyed me because I stand by this. I thought the match would have been a lot better if they just had an outcome between Lesnar and Reigns, and Rollins coming down just kind of distracted from it to me overall in the long run. So I'm going with Daniel Bryan's triple threat.
All right, I'll go next real quick. I really did think the Rollins thing worked out because they obviously didn't want to tarnish what they were building up with Lesnar, and obviously they don't want to have Reigns lose right away like a two. I don't know.
You're right though, because they had to protect Lesnar so a 50-year-old man could beat him in a minute and a half.
They had to protect both of them there. So yeah, I don't know, man. I know there was a lot of Reigns getting the shit beat out of him, but Brock did also he got a shiner. He got busted hard way straight into the ring post. That I don't know. I mean, it looked like he was really fucked up. I mean, that might have just been him.
The
acting
only other
well.
move that happened besides the 2 Superman punches and spears, so that one move where he threw him into the corner.
Yeah, there was yeah, that was the Superman punches. There was the spears. Those look good. There was
Are you really debating
there
Yeah,
was
he's
work
debating.
rate
I think
of
he's
that
going to go
match
with Lesnar and Reigns
versus
possibly.
the ultimate
Roman
underdog,
Reigns kicked out of
David and Goliath?
Roman Reigns kicked out of 3 F5s that match, by the way. If you go back and watch,
with-
I don't know if that's ever been done. Maybe Cena, I don't know, but
Probably.
Pretty sure Taker might have done that.
He kicked out of 2.
Did he? Okay.
Taker, oh yeah, but Reigns kicked out of 3. So,
It's his yard.
Yeah, but what about Randy Orton's aura? I hear that's really good.
listen,
Yeah,
hey,
you
here's
forgot
the
about
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna pick WrestleMania 31, the Suplex City match. Here's what I'm basing it off of.
Ryan.
You like Suplex City is better than Randy
Here's-
Orton's aura.
based on bigotry.
I
and
heard it here.
No, if you know
Why? Why?
It just
Let's let him talk. Why?
Okay,
You
yes,
need to know
this is
why.
why.
You punish
This is
him. You need to know
why. This is why. As I stated earlier, while rewatching the WrestleMania 31 match, I got fucking goosebumps watching that match. When Rollins came out, that's a feeling like that's not every match you get that fucking feeling. That was a moment that actually brought a big emotion out. I didn't feel that during the triple threat match with Bryan, Orton, and Batista. That may be because I'm just
You
not
hate
into
Daniel
those
Bryan?
guys as much. I mean,
I hate you so much.
what?
I love you know what this is ironic is your hatred for Brian is similar to when they weren't pushing him on TV. Like no, he's really good though. We like him. Yeah, bury the fuck out of that piece of shit. That's you won't admit you hate him, but you constantly bury him.
And I know because you guys are really big Bryan fans, it may come off like I hate him, but I do not hate Daniel Bryan.
I hate you so much.
Would you say he's a B+ kind of player?
Yeah.
You beat me to it, Lee.
Oh, he's the main eventer. He's up there. Was
So Rollins cashing in was the better thing. Out of this whole
that
thing,
match
is what you're
overall?
saying.
Like as I said, that was
The
one
match
of the
overall was Samoan drops.
Okay.
Smash.
Also-
This matters though. 'Cause you're
Also-
gonna lose because
hold on.
everybody's gonna vote against you. So let's just move on.
Also, that is to me one of the most hard-hitting matches in WrestleMania main event all 32 years. one of the most hard-hitting matches, talking real shit, went down in that match. Reigns got the
I agree
shit
with
beat out
that.
of him.
But just because it was hard hitting doesn't mean it was better.
It had
It was just like
it had a
torture
more
porn.
real feel. It did. And Reigns just smiled, and I loved this fucking cocky ass, like, come on, motherfucker, let's go.
That was cool.
Just bring it.
That
yeah,
was cool.
it was just. I
I'll
don't know
wrap
how
it-
to, it was good. I just felt good.
I'll wrap this up. I agree with that. It did have that feel. Can you kill Roman? Roman won't die. It was that kind of thing. It was really fun in that regard. But there was so much more emotion with Bryan overcoming the match earlier, the post-match attack, this double teaming against him, and getting the submission win. It was the ultimate finale, and really, thank God he got that moment before his body broke.
Yeah, and
Like,
I don't want anybody to think.
So I'm picking that one so we can move on.
I
'Cause
obviously
God damn
said
it.
no. I mean, Lee's still got to go. I think Lee's going to pick WrestleMania 31 because the fact of it.
Wow.
Lee, go. Lee, go right now.
Wow. I mean,
All right, Lee, okay.
Listen, Popper, I know we haven't known each other for a long time, but man, do you not know me if you think I'm picking WrestleMania 31, motherfucker.
Okay.
I gotta say, WrestleMania.
I want to know why.
Here's why. Randy Orton really had this aura to him, so I gotta make it so
Don't be.
overall.
No. I want to know why he thinks you'd pick that.
I don't know. I think
Because he hates Daniel Bryan so much that he's willing to throw away his friendship with Lee in order to get it done. He's like, Lee, please do it. Please, we gotta bury this little midget.
All right.
Fuck this guy.
Well, I can't fight it, so we're gonna.
I hate
he's so
You can, but you'll lose.
So all right.
so small.
Well, we're gonna move on. Randy Orton, Batista, Daniel Bryan gets the win. So that's gonna round out.
Why does that not say Daniel Bryan
Oh.
in that what you wrote?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Let me put that. Yeah, let me add that in there.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
No, I'm obviously just trolling you
did
guys
that
now.
on purpose.
But anyway, yeah. So that's gonna end round 2. We're going right in here into round 3. Let's do this thing. So we are closing in on the finals of this huge 32 match tournament, and guys, it's getting pretty good. It's a lot of unpredictable matches so far. So I hope you've enjoyed so far, and I hope you stick around because the final part is coming up tomorrow. Find out who finishes as our greatest WrestleMania match of all time.